For Body Chemistry Associates and Health Connection Radio, I'm your host, Jay Foster. Today I want to talk about vitamin C. You're probably not taking enough supplemental vitamin C, and when I tell you about some how it's used in animals and humans, and how much it's involved with our stress levels, you may want to take some more. Let's look a little bit at history with vitamin C. Presented a book called Scurvy by a friend of mine, by Stephen R. Bowen, B-O-W-N, How a Surgeon, a Mariner, and a Gentleman Solved the Greatest Medical Mystery of the Age of Sail. Well, vitamin C, historically, may have changed the face of the earth. Listen to this. The annual register for 1763, the year, tabulated the casualty list for the British sailors in the 7 Years' War with France. So that 7-year war, out of about 185,000 men raised or rounded up for the war, only 1,500 were killed in action. So you have 185,000 men, 1,500 killed in action, 134,000 out of 184 died from scurvy. So vitamin C, that's where when they finally discovered what it was, they included limes on board, and that's why the British sailors were known as limeys, because they would carry limes. And when everybody else found out about it, after Britain had kind of ruled the seas, because they solved the incredible scourge of scurvy by just giving some limes, and a very little amount of vitamin C will get you out of scurvy. So out of 185,000 men raised in the 7-year war for France, 133 out of those died from scurvy, only 1,500 killed in battle. Can you imagine what that did when they found that out? It made a big difference. Now, we don't make our own vitamin C, but most animals on the planet do. And this is out of Jeff Bland's little booklet called The Vitamin C The Future Is Now. He says, the human, other primates, the guinea pig, the red-vented bulbul, which is a fruit and berry-eating Asian bird, the Indian fruit-eating bat, the rainbow trout, and the coho salmon are the only animals on Earth which do not produce their own vitamin C. So we're told to take about 65 milligrams, which is about almost a milligram per kilogram of body weight. Well, let's look at different animals and what happens when they're put under stress. A goat, a happy goat, sitting in a pasture thinking happy goat thoughts under a shaded tree, nibbling on some grass around it, makes 33 times more vitamin C. That's 3,300% more than we're told to take by our government on a regular basis. So the goat makes 33 times the amount we're told to take. And that's at rest. If you chase a goat around, you stress it out somewhere, somehow tell it scary goat stories, it goes to about 200 times that amount, from 33 times to 200 times under some kind of induced stress. The rats make 39 times. They go to almost 200 times. Rabbits are about 9 times more than we're told to take on a regular basis for vitamin C, and they go up to 226 times under stress. So why do they produce more vitamin C under stress? Well, every one molecule of adrenaline that we produce due to emotional stress, chemical stress, physical stress, adrenaline, the fight or flight hormone, every one molecule we produce uses up one molecule of vitamin C. So if you consider yourself under stress for any reason, even just a little bit, you're probably not taking enough vitamin C. And whereas the government tells us to take about 65 milligrams in our diet, which is enough to keep you just this side of scurvy if you're not under stress, we recommend that most kids have about 500 milligrams of a buffered C, and that adults have a minimum of 1,000 milligrams of a buffered vitamin C, ascorbate C. We have that at Body Chemistry Associates. You can find buffered C anywhere, but it has to say ascorbate on the label. And just recently, I had a woman with a wide variety of symptoms, and she'd been on our program before, but when she told me about the stress level she was on, and she was having sleep problems and joint problems and aches and pains in the muscles and fatigue and a couple of other things. And I told her, because she had been on a program taking about 2,000 milligrams of vitamin C per day, I told her to kick it up to about 6,000 milligrams for a few days and then call me. And she called and said, I can't believe the difference that I feel. I'm sleeping better. I don't have any more muscle pains. I just feel fantastic, because she was able to produce adrenaline and cortisol and detoxify and have adrenal support. And her vision was a little bit better. It's the second highest concentration of vitamin C in the human body are the eyes. And then the highest are the adrenal glands that produce adrenaline. So if you're under more stress, you need to take more vitamin C. Most of us are, and most of us would do better. As long as it's an ascorbate C, you can go up pretty high. And we also recommend intravenous vitamin C for some people that need high doses. If you'd like some more information on our programs at Body Chemistry Associates, this is our 36th year doing this work in human nutritional biochemistry and applied clinical nutrition. Just give us a call at 1-800-CHEMIST, 1-800-243-6478. On the web, 1-800-CHEMIST.com. Jay Foster for Body Chemistry Associates and Health Connection Radio. Back soon on a future podcast.